Hello, this is James from PrimaFacie, and today we're proud to announce the release of our Client Portal feature. Client Portal feature will enable you to assist your client and your client to assist you in the preparation of their case. So what you can do is you can collect information from the client, they can upload documents. Let me show you how easy it is. What you'll do is you'll navigate to the contact page, and we've added a new tab called Client Portal Beta. And now you can just click this button, and that will enable the Client Portal. It will email your client a link, login, password, so they can get right in and get to work. Now, what email does it send it to? Whatever email you define for that client in the contact tab. Okay, so let's go take a look at what the client sees. This is the client portal. Let's just navigate back to their main page here. And if you look here, let's go to this case. You know, they can review some of their information here. But the most important thing is going into their case, where they can see some of the case details. They can see the case flow items that you're keeping track of on the lawyer end of this. They can see the checklist items, and now they can upload documents to that checklist. So they can collaborate and attach documents there. Notes. You can share certain notes with the client, and let me show you what that looks like. So if you go into your case, go into here, on your Notes tab, you can select each note, whether you want to share it or not. So if you have some personal notes that are not for them, don't share it. If you have some that you would like to share or create one so that they can see some of the progress, you can do that as well. The next thing that they can see is their USCIS receipt numbers that you've inputted inside of PrimaFacie already, and they can click here in order to see that at USCIS if they want to just get the latest status. These are other documents, so anything other than a checklist document that they want to upload. If there's something else they need to send you, they can do that right here. And forms. So before I show you what it looks like here, let's go to the attorney side again. Now when you go to forms, we've added a button. This button says share settings right here. So let's share this G28. And what you can do is you can enable all fields or disable all fields for either this page or for all pages. So if there's only a few pieces of information you need from them, disable all fields on all pages, and then you can click the field to toggle it to a different status. So blue is shared, red is not shared. So on this page, the client will be able to edit those four. You can click the mode here to see what the client's going to see. So we've got those items shared. Let's make sure this button's clicked so that it's shared in the portal. We're going to close that now. So if we go into the client portal side, you'll be able to see the list of forms that you've shared with them. And I believe it's this one here. You can open it, take a look at how it is. So we only want the client to provide this information, so that's open. Once they do it, they can close it. Well, let's add an M there. Let's close it now. And we'll say mark as complete. And here you go. Now they're not able to edit it anymore. And we go back to the attorney side. Let's refresh this page. And let's go back to forms. And so now you're going to have an indicator here that the form is shared with the client last updated at this time, and the client now marked this form as completed. So your job to go back, review, make sure it's all good, print, and you're set to submit it. Okay, so that's form sharing. Let's take a look at this. What do we want to say about this? Yes. New design. It is mobile friendly, so you can resize this. Your client can access it on their phone. So if they have their passport pictures that they've taken with an app on their phone, they can actually upload that right to the case for you. So like we said, this enables client collaboration, helps with your responsibility to keep your client informed of their case. So if you enable that client portal for them, they can get in, they can look at it. And if there's ever any issues with them forgetting their password or not being able to find it, simply navigate to the contact page, go to the client portal tab, click to disable it, and then click to re-enable it. And it'll send them a new email and the intake of plenty of information. Now let's go back to this case. Let's do this one, 222. And now let's go to forms. you'll see that we've added a form, and it's just called Intake Form English. And there's also one Intake Form Spanish. Now with these, let's click here, just so you can view it. This is a pretty long form. It is 59 pages long, okay? And so to aid in the navigation through it, here's what we recommend. You're going to look at that intake form, and whatever case you're on, you're going to decide which information you want the client to put in. Maybe you already have their basic and you just need their family members, or travel history, history of entries, or their criminal history. Select whichever ones you want for them, and then when you share this field with them, you can lock down these, and they will still be able to click on this link here to bring you directly to that section. So criminal history, give it a second, brings you right to the criminal history page. So of course this one's in Spanish, they would fill that information in, and then this information will reverse autofill into the PrimaFacie database. So when you go to create and autofill those forms, you're going to have the information you need. And that's how easy it is to get clients to collaborate on PrimaFacie.